I'm sure every single person watching this video uses Discord in some way. Maybe they have their own server, or they just use it to talk with their friends. Discord has hundreds of millions of users, and I don't know a single person at this point that does not use Discord. It's a huge gaming platform, and it's really revolutionized how gamers communicate with each other, because before then you had TeamSpeak and some of these other services, but they never really caught on quite as much as Discord has, because, well, first of all, Discord is a free service, while TeamSpeak and other communication platforms you have to pay for, right? But I just think the entire concept of being able to communicate with your friends for free, it doesn't matter how many people are in the call, you could have multiple people, because if you use Skype, it's like if it's limited to a certain number of people, then you have to pay for it. So it wasn't really a viable platform if you were like part of a huge gaming squad and didn't really want to have to pay to talk with your friends. So Discord was a great option, but not only because it's free, but just because of how many features that they offer. You can have your own server. Literally anybody can create their own Discord server. You don't have to pay for a server. You don't have to pay to talk with your friends. Discord's just such an amazing platform. I really think that Discord is one of the most important things to happen to not only PC gaming, but the entire gaming industry. But when we're just talking about PC gaming, Discord is definitely the most important thing to happen in the PC gaming landscape since Valve launched Steam in 2004. But when you're comparing Steam and Discord, what's the one big difference between those two platforms? I mean, you could do a lot of things on Steam that you can do on Discord. You can create your own groups, which are kind of similar to servers, except Discord definitely offers it a lot better. Cross-game chat, being able to talk with your friends, you know, they have a lot of similar things, but what's the one big thing that you could do on Steam that you can't really do on Discord? Well, the answer to that question is the ability to actually buy games on that platform, because Discord doesn't really have a game store, which I feel is a lot of lost potential, because Discord already has hundreds of millions of users, like I said earlier. It's pretty much ingrained in video game culture, yet it's not a platform where you can actually buy and play new games. And anyone who's been on Discord for a while knows that hasn't always been true. Remember, Discord had their Nitro game service where if you pay the monthly subscription, you get access to a number of games, kind of like a Game Pass or GeForce Now. Discord kind of had their own service like that where you were offered a large library of games if you continued paying the monthly subscription. Now, recently, Discord discontinued that service, so Nitro Games is no longer a thing. They still have Nitro, but there's no games that go along with the Nitro service. So I guess Nitro Games just didn't catch on. The licensing fees that they paid to have those games on that service just didn't add up to making any profit compared to the people that were buying the services. It just wasn't enough. Okay, that makes sense. But remember before that, before we had Nitro Games, you actually had a store where you had a selection of games and you could buy games directly through Discord. Because remember, back when the Epic Game Store was first revealed and they were competing with Steam, they announced, oh yeah, we'll only take 13% of the cut, while Steam was taking like 30%. So Epic Game Store was really trying to compete with Steam. Of course, they had all these exclusivity contracts, and yeah, a lot of people don't like the Epic Game Store for a wide variety of reasons. But currently, that's Steam's biggest competition right now in the PC gaming market. It's Steam and Epic Game Store, really. I mean, you have GOG, you have other players, but they're really not. They only have a small piece of the PC pie. You can't really consider them to be large forces in the PC gaming market, really. And if you remember back when Epic Game Store was first starting to have a foothold in the PC gaming market, Discord was also trying to compete. They had their game store and they said, oh yeah, Epic Games, you take a 13% cut, we'll only take a 10% cut. And we plan on going even lower than that, like down to 5%. Like, we don't care about making money. Like, we're gonna make money, but we care more about the developer. Like, they were really friendly towards developers, especially indie developers, and didn't rely on exclusivity contracts to get people to use their launcher because, well, millions of people already use Discord. And not because they feel like they're forced to use it, it's because they love Discord. Like, with Epic Games, not a single person's like, oh yeah, I love the Epic Games launcher. No, they have it installed because they want to play Fortnite or they want to play some other game that is not on Steam and they just feel forced to use it. But with Discord, it feels like it's a lot more sustainable to have that as a competitor to Steam compared to Epic because people love using Discord. So when they one day decided to just take away the storefront and just, I think they put it in servers. So if you want to play like Realm Royale or something, you had to go to the Realm Royale Discord server in order to get the download for the game. Like, it just made no sense. Like, that just killed the storefront for them. I don't know why they decided to do that. It used to be right on the front page, you had the store and everything. but now it's like through servers and all this fucking convoluted shit. Like, nobody wants to use it that way then at that point it can't be a competitor. At that point it's just useless. And it's a shame because that's so much lost potential for Discord, because they really could have been a serious competitor for Steam. And not only could they have competed, I think eventually they could have overtaken Valve and Steam and become the biggest platform in the PC gaming market. But for whatever reason, Discord just decided to abandon all those plans and just stick with the whole communication aspect and the social networking aspect, and not actually being a place where you can buy games. Me personally, I think that's a big mistake, because that's really what you need to take Discord to the next level, is not only to integrate, have different game servers, because they already have that, where if you have a game on Steam or Epic, like, you can integrate it pretty well with Discord. You can have Discord servers and play with your friends and everything. Like, they have a pretty good integration with different launchers and different games, but just being able to play the games directly from the Discord launcher would not only be a lot more convenient, but I think it would make the PC gaming market a lot healthier, because right now you have Epic Games, which is pretty much forcing people to use their launcher if they want to play, like, Outer Worlds or something, like whatever game that's exclusive to Epic Games and you can't play on Steam. I guess it's working for Epic Games, but it just seems like it's not very sustainable in the long term compared to a platform like Discord that already has millions of people using it, and they're not forced to use it. They love using Discord. So I'm not sure why Discord doesn't sell games, but it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me why they don't do that. But I want to know what you guys think. Would you buy games from Discord if they decided to really compete with Steam? Why or why not? And also, do you think eventually one day they're going to try again to compete with Steam and actually have the potential to surpass Steam in terms of relevance and influence on PC gaming? But anyway, that's all I got for today. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all later. Bye.